shocks that came on this were drop shocks. The front was already pretty rough, so we're actually going to use these other shocks. Now, generally, I just arbitrarily replace all of the shocks, all the bolts, and blah, blah, blah. But we're just going for a nice, easy daily driver. We're not looking to break the bank. We ain't going chrome down. So these shocks, they're, you know, a little old, tired looking, but they still work good. How do we know that? Because if we go like this, it still offers us resistance, and if we go like this, it still offers us resistance. And so shocks are okay, at least for now. So we're just going to paint them up and replace them. Okay, so the shock mount, when originally was mounted right here, so it's just too close. So all we got to do is just cut it off, nice and easy like, and then we simply bolt the shock back up. We get the shock and we make sure that it's feeling that it's in its optimum movement range here. And then we go ahead and the front suspension right now is all the way down and our shock is all the way down. So this should work out right for us here, but we just tack weld this up so we can test it after we get our wheels on and everything and make sure everything's copacetic in its travel. When we do our spot welds, we make sure we do spot welds where we can get to them nice and easy, because there's a chance we're going to need to cut it off and relocate it. Okay, so on our plate right here, you can see how that goes right there like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bolt it in using the bolt down here and the bolt down here. We've got our plate on the other side, and it is sitting right like this. So we'll bolt it up. We'll make sure it's all nice and secure and nice and even and everything on both sides. And then we'll go ahead and we'll drill out all these holes. Now, on your 60 to 1962 for certain, because this is a 62 and maybe 63, the frame is a little narrower here. On the other years, it's a bit taller. And so this hole right here will be drilled right into the frame. But you can see this right here is going to run right into the top of our frame. And we're not going to be able to just simply drill this. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to cut metal out of here and put a tube in there and put the bolt across and then weld all of that up, because we don't want to just cut into this and then leave it like that. It might separate over the years and such. Okay, so we want to get all of our bolts in there and bolt everything up. Now, you can't just drill the holes and assume that it's going to line up. There are braces that run inside here, and then right here, you can see this brace right here, and you have to drill through that and use a reamer and miscellaneous stuff to get that large enough. So now, I'm just about done, so I'm just going to weld this piece up here, and we'll be all good to go. This is welder blanket. It'll take sparks and things like that. Make sure you cover your windshield. Okay, so everything's looking good now. Again, you want to do all of your bolts. Now I got this welded in right here. Now I'll take it back apart again, and I'll finish those welds off and grind it up and make it look all nice and stuff like that. And then we'll get our whole steering column stuff set up and